Hi everyone, welcome to week 11 of the Distant Learning for the Intro to Anthro course. This is for May 19th to May 22nd. The first thing I want to say in the video is there's been a very big change in what we as teachers can offer to you guys in this mode of learning, and that is the Google Meets thing. So I did put up a form, and I'm sure many of you got the email. What it is I can now offer you guys a whole class lesson for Google Meets. Now, the reality is it's a poor substitute for being in the class and actually doing all the things that we would do in the class, looking at all that kind of interesting stuff with this course. But it is an option. My vision of what this Google Meet would be it would be more like an informal chat. I'd talk through the materials. I wouldn't do the full PowerPoint lesson or anything like that. I just don't think it would work. But it would be good to kind of trial and start and see how far we can get with that kind of stuff. Just talk about some of the concepts, talk about the assignments and any other concerns that you guys as a group may have. So I'm going to try that tomorrow. That is Tuesday, May 20th at, May 19th at 11 o'clock. Sorry, 10 o'clock. So Tuesday, May 19th at 10 o'clock is when we're going to be doing our meeting for the Anthro course. This week, there's two things to focus on, really. First is a new assignment. Basically, what you've got to do, and I'll do a second video specifically about this, you've got to pick a fictional character. Now, that's probably going to be best to be some kind of cartoon, maybe some kind of animal that acts like a human, and you're going to analyze whether that character, it can be fictional or real, but you're going to analyze whether that person is actually a human based on the stuff that we've been looking at so far. So you're going to look at it from all the different perspectives. So for instance, looking at it from the point of view of their personality, we're going to look at that more next week. Their emotions, whether they walk upright and use their hands. So like a good example of this project would be something like a character like Peppa Pig, or one of those cartoons you watched as a kid that were not drawn to be human but acted very much like humans, how they interacted in groups, how they attended schools and things like that. So it's kind of applying all the different aspects and putting that together. So I'll explain that more in the second video. The other thing is, as we continue this, and this also feeds into the assignment, I want you to label the diagram of the human brain. Again, it's optional. You don't need to submit it. If you do, I'll take a look at it. But there's 6 major parts of the human brain. I've sent you a link that will actually describe that and tell you where those parts go. So if you want to use that link, because obviously I haven't got textbooks and I haven't got materials to show you that, so go to that link and it'll show you where those different parts of the brain are and what they each do. And also there is a PowerPoint to look at on emotions and how we are driven by emotions and how emotions are different in different people depending on the structure of the brain and like background and things like that. So take a look at the PowerPoint and fill out the notes on that. Those two things are both optional, but they can also help you with the assignment on the being human assignment, or who is human assignment, I should say. That basically sums up the stuff for this week. So please feel free, guys, to join me tomorrow at 10 o'clock for the Google Meet. It would be lovely to see some familiar faces after all this time and just have a little catch up and talk about some of the stuff that's been going on, maybe cover some of the materials that you may not have fully understood. This is not an ideal way of learning all that kind of materials. So yeah, please feel free to join me. I'm going to send up a link. There is actually an option in the classroom to host a Google Meet, so check into Google Classroom at 10 o'clock or 5 to 10. I'll also send a link out to anyone who's already said they're interested in attending, so I'll send a personal link to your emails as well for those people that have said they want to attend that lesson tomorrow. That's 10 o'clock. The only other thing I really should add, guys, is on top of that, and I've already sent this out in the email, if you want to meet one-on-one or in a small group about something more personal, you're worried about a mark, worried about the amount of work being given, and you don't want to kind of discuss that in front of everyone, I'm not doing office hours. So I'm not saying talk to me between 10 and 11 only on a Tuesday. I'm saying within reason, generally speaking, somewhere between 8 and 4, any day of the week. Let me know if you want to meet and I'll do my best to accommodate it. I've got a crazy 2-year-old in the house, so I've got my own distractions, but I will do my best to meet you at a time that suits you. I know you guys are busy working. Weekends are possible as well, but let me know and I'll try and fit in my schedule to have a meet with you. Okay, that's it, guys. Stay safe and well, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.